The stream's gonna last before the 9 o'clock stream, but yeah. Giggity giggity goo. Alright. Oh, your wife's awesome.
I know, she plays tanks.
Oh, dude. Can I, like, have your wife? I'm not hearing a no.
Than me.
Huh?
I said that's more up to her than me.
I mean, I don't hear a no.
Yeah, it looks like we're doing one without your rook.
Before you know it, we'll be playing heavy tanks against each other and penetrating each other in the back. Do you have multiple PS4s?
Hmm?
Do you have multiple PS4s?
Yeah.
So you both can play at the same time?
Yeah. Well, she's playing now. She's in the platoon.
Oh. Oh. Wow, okay. Why does she not have mic?
Because she doesn't always like going on mic. So she's taking her mic off and running her volume through the Zowie.
Lame.
Ooh. Are you broadcasting this as well?
Yes, I am.
No, I'm talking to the wife.
Yeah. Oh, Which one's your wife? The one in the WT?
Yeah. The one that says Mrs. Welsh Fury.
Oh, I just caught that. You don't need to watch this.
I don't know why she was, but she didn't watch for very long, I think.
I don't even know if she knows what I just did.
You lucky bastard.
What, did you get pinned already?
No, missed the shot on the 1390.
Well, for one, it's a light tank. Why are you shooting at a light tank?
Because it was the only thing I could see.
Ow, I'm tracked. Ow, I'm ammo racked. That's what she said.
Sorry, Rock, we're running one without you.
How do you hate tier 10s?
I just one-shotted that.
Why? What do you mean? No, what do you mean by that, though? Like, what's different?
What's different? I mean, you just take a look at all the tier 6 light tanks, right? You have some that are fast, you have some that are not so fast. You look at all the heavy tier 10, they're relatively the same type of tank. Slow and armored.
Aren't they the same way at tier 7? They're supposed to be the same with heavies?
Right, so tier 10, they all have tier 10 guns, right?
Yeah.
Some of them will have tier 4 guns, some of them will have tier 6 guns, some of them will have tier 7.
How the fuck did I get the spotting damage for that?
Probably a radio relay. I guess I get what you're saying, but I like my tier 10. I mean, I used to until they nerfed it, but yeah. Damn! Yeah, they put a big old weak spot on my E5. It already had weak spots. But why? And
Shit, I've been tracked and I already used a repair kit. You missed.
Basically, all the tier 10 tanks have all the tier 10 stuff.
I mean, bat chat.
It can't carry it. It can't completely carry a game. It hasn't got the ammo capacity.
2 bat chats.
And that's not one tank.
Even that, one-on-one battle with some other tanks. Very clear.
I mean, a Death Star has enough shells to take out a whole team, don't it?
Nope, it's only got 12 shots. It's 15 tanks. Unless
What?
it managed to do.
It splash damage on one tank several times.
Yeah, unless it gets lucky with splash damage because they're being idiots. No, it doesn't. There's 12 enemy tanks. It's got 15 enemy tanks. It's got 12 shots. If it penetrates.
I wonder what tank has the tier 10 tank that has enough firepower to take out 15.
Anything that's not an auto loader and it's not got 12 shots. The RT, if they're lucky.
Actually, the wall will the grill show.
The grill definitely has.
Well, the J Panther probably can.
Probably.
It's got the armor.
The mouse can.
It's not enough speed.
Actually, the mouse does carry enough. I think, doesn't it? I think the mouse carries enough. I think it just wouldn't have the
You wanna do a tier 8?
Damage, I'll take that. Yeah, I think a tier 8. Yeah, I dominated that flank.
love the mouse concealment.
Hey, that's better than the OIs.
Waffentrager E100s.
Yeah, it's true.
That's better than the OIs, which is 0.
Yeah, the Waffentrager E100 on the move has nothing. Let's take a black tank out.
Where's my French tank?
Which French tank?
I shoot extra hard baguettes.
So that's what the ammunition in the APCR is in the Revenant, is it?
Well, I mean, the actual ammo the French had, I mean, come on. It's gotta be
It's not a
something
French
better
tank.
than it. Yeah, it's a French tank.
No, it's not. It's an American tank with a French gun that the Israelis used.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not
The French never made it. The
No,
Israelis
they
put it
bought one.
together out of a French. Yeah, I know it's a French tank in game, but it's not a French tank. It's an Israeli tank.
So why isn't it a Russian?
the bastard of the NATO parts.
Well, why? For one, why didn't they? Why wouldn't they classify it as Russian if it's an Israeli? It's close enough to
Well, the
Russia.
Israelis got nothing to do with the Russians.
Oh,
They went, the French need some more premium tanks. It's got a French gun, we'll make it French. The Russians have already got enough. And to be fair, the Russians haven't got anything to do with the Israelis.
I'm talking about.
The Israelis were, you're thinking of Iraq or
Oh no, you're right. Yep. That's true. Yeah, Czech. So it should have been closer to Czech then. Yeah. I mean, there's an M3 Light that's Russian. It's just an M3
that's
Stuart.
because during World War II, the Americans sent Russia tanks on Lend-Lease.
Yeah,
The
well,
Russians actually used the M3 Stuart and the Matilda and the Churchill
yeah, they're just like,
and the Valentine.
It's like, here's some tanks that we have, having fun.
Until they started mass producing.
It wasn't even that. The Russians were already making enough tanks to mass produce. It was just a way of the Americans going, look, we're contributing to the war without contributing to it.
Yeah, before Japan made a mistake.
Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, Japan kind of made a mistake
Do you know
there.
what the mistake was?
Right, we were proxy.
Yeah,
We
well,
were
that's
doing
what
proxy.
Lend-Lease was. It was a way of being in the war without being in the war.
Eh,
Yes, as that was a self-defense protection measure. That wasn't
an
an
attack.
aggressive. But yes, it was part of the war. It was protecting your own merchant vessels.
Yeah, but as about the time that Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, they were aggressively seeking out U-boats.
Yeah. Oh, still, Japan should have like left us the hell alone. Just saying.
Do you know what Japan's biggest problem with, biggest mistake was? And it wasn't attacking Pearl Harbor, it was not finishing the job off at Pearl Harbor. They left
Probably.
too many ships still standing at Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a difference.
Basically, we would have just nuked them twice as hard.
You wouldn't have had any aircraft available to get to them because if they'd have taken it all out, and they also attacked at the wrong time because the whole point of attacking Pearl Harbor was to take the aircraft carriers out. Unfortunately, the aircraft carriers were on manoeuvres at the time when they did it.
Right.
They attacked at the wrong time, and they also attacked with only one air wave when the plan was to attack with 3 and completely wipe out the Navy that was in the Pacific.
Yeah, we would have had to make more boats.
Which would have taken a lot longer, and it would have given the Japanese the time they needed to do what they wanted to do, which is the whole. No, they were never going. No one was ever going to.
Oh no,
make a land
they
invasion
they
of
did in Alaska. They had a land invasion. There was a.
There wasn't an actual invasion. That's like, it's like calling the Bay of Pigs an invasion. It wasn't really an invasion. It was a poke
It was an assault.
to see if it was possible.
And their answer was no. And no, it was not.
Well, the whole plan for the Japanese was that they were going to wipe out the Navy.
Well, it was so that they had an ability to completely control the. Yeah, they were going to do it to knock the Americans out of the war before they came into it. That was the idea.
Like there's correspondence between the Japanese and the Americans to say, hey, we'll do this again unless you give us X, Y, Z, which was basically the islands in the Pacific.
No. We don't give up.
You know, it probably should have. You know, let's be honest. I mean,
Yeah.
you were sensible.
We're not though.
You're like, all right, Jim, if we really did solidify the war, okay, Japan, you can have these stupid islands we really don't want.
Omelette du fromage. That means cheese omelet in French. That's all I know in French. At least I wouldn't starve if I go over to France. Right, meow?
Now, what you do in France is do what all British do, which is point really angry and go, that one,
I,
and watch the French spit in your food.
I'll make fucking Neanderthal noises. And then spray them with Axe deodorant. If you guys even know what that is.
Yeah, it's the same brand as what we call Lynx.
Yeah, it's really shitty deodorant, but it's like strong as shit. Goodbye. From Paris with love. That was my track. Ow. Ow! Stop it! I don't have armor. Stop shooting at me.
Stop it. It's not. Just shouting them to stop. It's not gonna work.
I'm French. I'm allowed to say that. Come on. I surrender.
You're French. You should stick a white flag up and run away.
That's what I tried to do, but they kept shooting my tracks. Hi, Brian Sargent. Welcome to the live stream. Haven't seen you in a while. A KV-4 looks menacing. How's the armor on it?
It's pretty good. The guns are, I have the second gun. I'll get a tier 9 gun.
Does it bounce all shells from the front, or what?
No. No, it's not the best armor, but it's a tier 8 armor.
Your wife said something about cornbread. Does she want some cornbread? Cornbread and mashed potatoes.
Fuck. I really could have used a slightly quicker reload.
Use a rammer.
It's got a rammer on it.
Use food.
Yeah, that's the only thing this thing doesn't have that could have increased it.
You have vents?
Yep.
You got brothers in arms?
Yep.
You got adrenaline?
Wouldn't help in that situation. I wasn't below 10%.
You got jack of all trades?
Doesn't help it.
Yeah, it does. If your loader is dead.
Yeah, but my loader wasn't dead.
I'm just saying. Try to help you out here. And your particular situation. Hey, look, I'm a politician.
To be fair, food would help.
Yeah. I mean, who gives you food anyway? Weren't you in a Russian tank?
No, I'm in America.
Oh, okay.
I'd have had Coca-Cola.
Hey, you know. No, dude, that should be a special. That should be a special thing, where it makes your accuracy drop, but your crew cannot be injured at all, and your tank wobbles a little bit side to side. Have beer for the Americans, and a lager for the British.
No, lager's German.
In Soviet Russia, gun gives you depression.
We may drink a lot of lager these days, but we don't. It's not a British thing, lager.
Well, what do you guys
Germany,
drink? What is your typical alcoholic choice in Britain?
Traditionally would have been bitter,
Ah, okay.
which is a flat ale.
So, ale for the Brits, beer for the Americans, vodka for the Russians,
Wine for the French.
wine for the French, sake for the Japanese, fermented rice. I don't know what the hell.
Wine for the Italians as well. Either that or amaretto or something like that.
I will probably give the Americans beer.
What do we drink?
No, give them bourbon. Yeah,
Yeah.
bourbon whiskey.
What were the
Or you could give
Chinese?
Or you give the Brits.
Yeah. What about the freaking Chinese? What would they drink? I know sake's already for Japan.
Yeah, wine. I mean, their type of wine. They're the same thing. They're price wine.
So, whatever they could make at the time.
Whatever was convenient.
The other thing you could give to the Brits would be rum.
I like rum.
Rum was, yeah, during the.
Just because they owned most of the.
Although strictly speaking, rum was given to, and still is given as a ration to the Navy.
Nice.
Yeah, small amounts, not a lot, but small amounts was given as part of your rations in the Navy.
Oh,
For,
random
for
fact.
God
Do you
knows
know
how long.
that the Russians were the last people to not allow alcohol in space?
What, the last people to not allow alcohol?
Yeah.
I'm surprised anyone let alcohol in space in the first place.
Yeah,
That's
the
biggest
Americans.
shock to me there on that one.
Well, the Americans had little shooter bottles they brought up into space once they landed on the moon. They were supposed to drink. But the commander's like, no, you wait till we land, then you can drink. Land at home. I need you guys fucking sober. I'd get fucking plastered, especially if I was on Apollo 13. I'm like, fuck it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, this shit's looking grim. I need a drink.
There's puke everywhere.
What's your problem?
I've broken the seal.
We have a broken seal on Apollo 13.
Unbelievable things on Apollo that you need to have.
Well, it was just like fucking 60 proof. Actually, only their spacesuits had 100% oxygen.
You should really study history.
Well, they had the compartments for 100% oxygen. They got CO2 in there too.
You should look up Apollo explosion.
Well, don't they have CO2 from the exhale tube?
No, the original capsules were filled with 100% oxygen.
Yeah, that's a bad idea, by the way. Just so you know.
Yes. Horrible accident, which there was a spark in the astronauts'
Because could you imagine getting so drunk and you just start to light a cigarette?
Well, to be fair, if you're in 100% oxygen, being drunk is not the worst of your problems. You're already high as a kite as it is.
Well,
No wonder they didn't want them getting drunk. They're already flipping not sober on fucking oxygen.
they'd be wired. You know you can OD on oxygen.
Well, that takes a very long time.
Right, but it can happen.
Yeah.
That's oxygen poisoning.
Yes. You can also get poisoned by apples.
Yeah.
Only thing you ever eat.
But
Here's a crazy fact for you. You can get malnutrition if you eat only rabbits.
weird.
Because rabbits are they've got fuck all nutrients in them. Your body uses more nutrients to actually process the protein. So you get loads of protein, but you get no other nutrients. You end up actually become malnutrition. You get malnutrition from eating only rabbit. Yeah.
You can't live on beer alone now.
You can.
Yep, it was done. The Egyptians did it.
As long as it's good beer.
Yeah, you can't. None of that light beer shit. You wouldn't survive on that very long.
No, you are talking stuff that's more akin to Guinness, but with
But it's got all your
Thick enough
proteins,
to
your
chew.
carbohydrates, your minimum, your sugars. You know.
I know people that think they need sugar to survive.
You do. You don't need a whole lot, but you do.
Sugar is not a requirement by a body to make sugar.
Ah.
So most foods that are made of carbohydrates are usually broken down into the sugars you need anyway.
Right, exactly. That's why you don't need sugar.
Ah. Don't penetrate me. Leave me alone. Don't penetrate me. Leave me the fuck alone. Stop it, Artie. Leave me the fuck alone. This is like the third time Artie's hit me. No, that's probably why. Ah, guess who kills me? Artie. I got 1 pin and 1 kill. 900 damage.
Go kill that light tank.
No, I'm dead. I can't. Artie is just massacring our unit, man.
I know.
Without that, Artie wouldn't see.
Oh shit.
Seven more hours.
Until what?
COD.
Oh.
WW2.
Well, you need to get the honour of the platoon there, Jen. Well, the rest of us are already dead.
No pressure, though.
Carry us, carry us, carry us.
Isn't her motherland a T-54?
Yeah, the prototype version of it.
With a shitty gun. Better armor. Better movements.
Well, I mean, you just gotta get to the side of the tank. Is it 100?
For the rifle.
Well, this
If
is
it's
my
rifle, it's a
rifle,
gun.
this is my gun, this is for honor, and this is for fun.
Yeah, if it's rifled, it's a gun. If it's smoothbore, it's a cannon. I'm impressed you remembered that one, Rook.
You drilled it into my head so many times, how could I forget? Play it tier 4.
Okay. Tier 4. What tier 4 tank do I want to play? It would help if I actually chose tier 4, wouldn't
I'm
it?
here, but I'm watching YouTube.
The gun on this tank is ridiculous.
Like I said, they've got decent camo. Not bad. Not as, we'll say that it's not as good as the French.
Yeah, most of the Swedish camos from the sort of 60s onwards.
But not bad. I would say it's a cross between American and German.
Yeah, well, it's probably, well, at the time they were all part of NATO, weren't they? So that's where they've been influenced, isn't it? I can see some influence from the early British camos at the time as well.
What was the purpose of NATO again?
To try and prevent a World War III.
So basically what it is that you are a combined force and that the rules and regulations are so I can, with my American rifle, pick up ammo from a European and be able to run it through my gun. Same with tanks and whatnot. I should be able to get into any British tank without being able to read instructions before driving.
Yeah, apart from the fact that the tanks, the British went, ah, fuck off, and basically went with their own armour. And no. Yeah, we'll do it with the rifles. That's fine, but you're not doing it with our tanks. So, as we were the only NATO nation to keep a rifled gun.
All NATO planes are supposed, well, actually I don't think it's the case now, but it was. All NATO planes should have been able to land on any NATO carrier.
Well, to be fair though, most modern carriers, it's the carrier that does most of the landing part. All they had to do to land on a NATO carrier was have a fucking hook at the bottom of the plane that lowered.
Yeah, they all had to have the same hook and wire system.
But probably not a difficult thing to do though.
Well, actually, the pulley system is it really is not.
Oh.
Have you ever been on a carrier when a plane landed?
I've never been on a carrier. Been on plenty of warships, but not carriers. Oh yeah.
It's
Oh no. Oh, you're joking. I'm fucking not loaded in, you bastard.
you have to act on a carrier as if the cable snaps every time. Because once in a while the cable snaps and it just takes out everything on the deck. So if you're standing on the deck, if your head is poking out, it's just not a good idea.
Yeah, we've not loaded in. Fuck's sake. Yeah. Hopefully it's
So that's
go out,
your
reload.
lesson
Should
for
happen.
NATO. Some of it still applies. I would say most of it. Most of it applies.
It was also a pact for the Western European, the Atlantic nations, so most of Western Europe and America, to as a defence mechanism against the Russians kicking the fuss up after World War II. It was a pact to go, right, if one of these nations gets attacked, we're all fighting the Russians.
Or anyone not in NATO.
Yeah. Yeah, that was what there was in the actual treaty, but the idea was to prevent the Russians from attacking.
Basically, it's a coalition force.
It's a union.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it has some really cool ideas about, being able to be in any armed forces and being able to drive or fly any of the planes or tanks.
What are you doing?
Think about how many different languages does NATO speak?
Did you guys like
whatever.
not load in?
No, we didn't load in. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm connecting to the wrong server now. Yeah.
Garage. Well, we still have to wait for your ass too. You both didn't load in, so it must have been a connection issue.
In recent times, the flipping the American server's been booting us out. Never used to happen. It's not been. I know it's not an issue with the actual internet. It's been a problem with the American server booting us out.
Wonder why that is.
I don't know, but it never used to happen. And now it does.
Like that has anything to do with it.
What's up, dude?
Hello.
Oh, man, he's not in here.
He's in, but he's gone to go get some food.
No, we only have one space, and I think you take up two. It's a fat joke. It's a fat joke.
He's guessing. He's completely guessing. And I don't know why.
You got a 9 in 10 chance of it being true.
Right? Just gotta give it a shot.
210 pounds, dude.
Oh.
Pressing 250 since freshman year.
Oh, you can't bench press me, bro. Cause I'm a fat ass. I'm a fat ass. Yeah, he's like not good at loading in. Like that's like his one thing that he's not good at.
Well, I'm gonna go find something to consume with.
You can join us if you want, dude.
That was
Where do you guys
You
play?
know,
all over.
sorts of shit.
Well, the other thing I want to play is I'm eating because I'm fat, you know. Just got it.
Why you have to be mod?
The whole day. Just getting done before I just got the guts off.
Oh,
Tortoise in one day.
somebody has nothing better to do. Damn.
Do you want to broadcast everyone's microphones on that?
School, I told all my friends not to fucking talk to me because every weekend I
Yeah,
have
you need to
shit
tick
do,
that box
so
to
I
do
don't
it.
know Are you sure you're not fat?
I think he's on his way.
Has to be.
He's on his way to it.
Really not though. I'm only 210. I'm super fit.
Oh, 210. I thought you said 110.
210, 411. 511. I've got a 9.5 minute mile.
What, rolling downhill?
Uh-huh. You got it.
God, I fucking don't even know what mine is.
It's your turn. So I feel like mine's your listen, it's your turn. I finished my mile in 2 seconds.
Yeah. and- No, it's not. I fly airplanes.
I quit 2 seconds after I
This fucker.
No worries, dude. Well, I'll see you. We'll probably see you the next time you're not platooning when Matthew's here.
Yeah.
See you later, mate.
Next time you eat nice
Was that too? Was that too? He got mad. I was just joking with him.
Oh, that was...
Damn. Right? Like you used to be fat.
Fuck, I am fat, and I find that funny.
And like I don't even know the guy. Like how would I know? You know what I'm saying? Clearly just yanking somebody's chain. I'm a fat ass, that's why I make fat ass jokes.
I bet you he is a badass. He just said he's been on his couch for a week. Doing nothing but eating and playing tanks.
Well, even if you're not a fat ass, in theory, that's a fat ass.
9-minute mile.
That's not bad. That's not good, but it's not bad. You call that a Matilda? Bitch, please. This is a Matilda.
Yeah, but you've got a...
Oh, I was gonna switch it back to tier 4. Damn it.
Go on, switch it back.
I don't want to force the tier 5.
Yeah, but your Matilda doesn't have the joy of owning tier 4 games.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't, because you're not tier 4, you're tier 5.
Yeah, I already sold my Matilda. I hit the Churchill 7. Although,
I was never getting rid of Matilda.
Matilda is a fantastic tank, but I'm not a British tanker. I am starting to like the Japanese heavies a lot more, though.
Oh, I'm not.
I'm already up to the...
I got to the OI and went, oh, right, okay, it'll be like the KV2. No, it's not. It's not, because it's fucking slow and just an artillery magnet. At least the KV2 can things miss it.
And the thing is, you have to use Spotliner. That's something you have to do.
Whereas a KV2, you don't have to.
Right. But you're also not the size of a fucking house.
I've seen... Hey, in this country, I've seen houses smaller than that fucking tank.
Smaller than what tank?
The OI.
Yeah, like I'm saying, that the OI is the size of a fucking house. It's a duplex on wheels. The OHO is a fucking apartment building. And they just only get bigger. Because they're not real tanks.
The experimental, they did build a prototype of.
Right, but after that, this is all blueprint at this point, at the OHO.
Yeah, it's all. In fact, to be honest, I mean, once you get beyond the Type 4 and Type 5, I think they're not even blueprints.
No, those are all straight up imaginary tier 9 and 10s. Just being fair here. They don't even have a review on them.
Although, you know the Super Conqueror that they've replaced the FV, whatever it was, B, 215B on the PC with. You know the Super Conqueror only existed as a target practice. It was written down on a piece of paper as a potential literally as a footnote in an engineer's potential idea, and then they went and built one so they could shoot it with
Sabos.
with Challenger tanks.
With Sabo. Didn't the British...
They could fire rounds at it. Yeah, the British built one so that they could fire rounds at it.
Oh, I was just about to say, didn't the British make the first tank to fire Sabo rounds?
The first gun that fired them was the 17-pounder, which was fitted to the Firefly and also the Conway.
So yes.
But to be fair, the Sabre rounds that they used during World War II were ridiculously accurate and couldn't hit the broadside of the car from the inside.
Right.
They had great penetration values when they hit, but they never really used them because they couldn't fucking hit anything with them.
Well, they were a new round. I mean, you didn't expect. I mean, the first bullet was round, and you had to fire 100 of them to hit one person. You know, give it some slack.
Yeah, well but things are, the 17-pounder didn't need them for the job it needed to do.
No, it was just, you know, they're trying out new rounds. And now I use them consistently.
Fuck, it's a tier 6 game. The entire team's gone to the bloody valley.
Not me. I'm on the fucking ridge.
I can't run away. I'm in a fucking Matilda. I'm just waiting for the enemy team to turn up and eat me alive. You're not going to fare much better if you try for this town with that thing. Because they're going to take one look at you and go, ooh, easy pen, bang. Om nom nom.
Nomina. Well, this is gonna hurt.
Oh, artillery.
Jesus.
Nope.
Aren't you fancy? Watching you struggle to rotate for that light tank. Like, get out, push.
There's a big chunk of them.
I could have sworn I saw your crew get out and push the back of your tank to move it faster. Woo!
You should be able to take that 30-01 out there. Oh, maybe not. Just don't go for him and let him come out to you. He's coming from your left there.
This is gonna be a shitty ×2 for me.
Mine won't be bad.
I didn't get anything done.
Not that I need a ×2 in this thing.
Hey, Fish Bear. You're not my only fan, but thanks anyway.
Just waiting for Rook. Waiting for you to die, Rook.
I'm watching him.
I'm watching on the Gemma screen, but...
He's the only 2 TDs left. Artie's left.
I think I have one more, maybe 2 more upgrades.
It's not bad.
The Artie, that scum Artie killed himself.
I've kept the tier 4.
You kept the tier 4?
Yeah.
The tier 3 was pretty good. How could it tier 6s?
The tier 5, I would advise you not to get the top gun.
Why not?
Because it only has 2 rounds, and both of them are heat.
What? It only has 2 rounds?
Two styles of rounds, and both are heat.
Oh, 2 styles.
Yeah, so it's got a standard heat round, and it's got a premium heat round. And you end up, which means you end up facing, when you end up facing the higher tier vehicles, you just bounce off them unless you use a premium round. Whereas if you keep the lower tier gun, you can fly HE all day, and
Penetrate.
well, it does damage, doesn't it?
No, it just keeps the 10.5. No.
Hey, with the top.
Do you mean with the 4? Because the tier 5 just has that 10.5.
Oh, the top gun on this tier 4 is fucking ridiculous. The HE has the same pin as the AP, so you might as well use HE.
Yeah, the 10.5 changes from the if you look at the end of the 10.5 one gun, the first package is 102, second package is 103. The 103 has got two heat rounds as the options for the shots, whereas the other one has got an armor piercing, a high explosive, and a heat.
Is there any tank that has 4 rounds for options?
I don't think so. No,
I figured I'd ask.
not off the top of my head, anyway. But yeah, you use the first package and just load high explosive because it means you can keep doing damage. Because that gun that is probably the most derpy gun in terms of it's so the shell velocity is so fucking slow on that tier 5 that you end up going, which means you can't aim at weak spots at range. Although it is very fun if you run around shotgunning people with a high explosive.
Yeah. It's a pretty quick power. Yeah, it's quick for. Although I guess the Russian counterpart is pretty quick too.
The tier 5 is reasonably quick. The tier 6 is pretty quick. And obviously I've not got any further than the tier 6 so far, so. The tier 6 has got a Bofors gun, which means it's actually a proper gun rather than a derpy howitzer type gun. Oh my god, I've just realised I've jumped in the grant, bought a package for it and not changed my fucking ammo loadout. So I'm going to have a shit ton of normal rounds and a couple of high explosive.
Good luck.
Rounds. Yep.
Hey, I actually get the snipe on this map and not get yelled at by the entire team.
Make your mind up, type T-34. That guy was either British or Canadian because he's been way too polite with his driving. Shit.
Hey, fish bear.
Tank just spotted me.
Oh, no, I don't want to fall down here. Oh, you suck. Ow!
Someone killed their light tank.
I don't get to play my tank today, I guess.
Oh, did you just suicide? Accidentally, but still.
No, I didn't suicide. I fell off the cliff and didn't lose any health, but I got spotted with a light tank and everybody shot at me.
Oh, right, okay.
That's not suicide, that's just... Okay, I guess it is,
Okay.
I guess.
Okay, it's just suicide by... suicide by gun.
Yeah. Firing squad, more likely. It was an execution. Derp derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derp.
No. You talking to me?
Oh, brits.
Looks like it lagged me out as well.
Got lagged out.
Yeah, fucking thing's booted us out again. I was already dead, but they've also changed it with the thing. As soon as you technically quit your classes, it auto destroys you.
No, it don't.
When you get lagged out, when you get lagged out and have to close out and come back in, you come back blown up. Yeah, stupid. Whereas you used to come back in and still be able to drive. Already done it.
I wonder if there was ever cheaters, because like sometimes I'd be fighting a tank and all of a sudden my tank would start doing the circle of death by itself and wouldn't shoot.
That's generally the server lagging you out.
Or I'll pull the trigger and the trigger doesn't shoot until like a minute later.
Yeah, that's lag.
But everything else is running smooth. I'm aiming at the target and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
it's
just
still
making
lag.
fun.
Yeah, in game you're not doing that at all.
Yeah, in game you're going around in circles.
That's because part of the system runs off what you've got on your console.
Hey, look, your wife's still in the fight, kind of.
Yeah, wait until she loads back in. She'll go boom.
So did you hear about the war of all the tanks thinking about doing a multiple turret system?
They've done it for one vehicle on the PC, didn't they, as a special event?
Yeah, the
So
thing.
doesn't mean they're going to bring it in.
Well, they did that, and they actually were talking about making it so you could use your machine gun and all that.
Oh, I really hope they don't.
Why is that?
It just, especially on console, it'd be way too fiddly.
I think it'd be kind of cool. I'd fucking shoot out tracks like a motherfucker in my Chaffee.
Yeah, but generally speaking, the only real, especially World War II vehicles that had any kind of machine gun that would actually do damage to a lot of the targets that are in the game are the American tanks with the 50 cal. Most of the others didn't have things that do any serious damage.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be cool. I mean, if you shoot inside somebody's viewport, the commander's gonna die.
No, because most viewports weren't like holes in the tank. Most viewports were glass prisms. That's seen in Saving Private Ryan when they shoot through the front of the viewport. It's completely fictional because there's a fucking 6-inch glass fucking screen in that. Well, not quite 6 inch, but there's a big glass screen in there. They wouldn't be able to. You don't poke your gun through.
No, I think you're pretty accurate. It's pretty close to 6 inches.
Well, the 100, what's the 140 mil was the thickness of that armor on that part of the tank. What's that in inches? That's no, yeah, it's close to 6 inches.
Yeah.
It's a little bit. It's about 5.5 actually, but yeah. Gives about 25 mil an inch, give or take.
I think it's funny that your wife's in a different clan as you.
Yeah, she left the clan that we were in and then decided to make her own clan for herself, so she could be an army of one. She's the only person in that clan that's her clan.
I'll join her clan.
You'll have to speak to her about that.
No, I can't. It's only cool people allowed, I guess.
Yeah, the only real thing most machine guns could do to the tanks is destroy the prisons, and the machine guns weren't designed for that sort of job. So it would be ridiculous for there to be a real ability to take out viewports with machine guns in the game. Well, that's the sort of thing that's what the machine guns are used for in Warthog. The machine guns are used to blind the enemy tanks to stop them aiming at you. Which is it's not permanent damage, but they do it in Warthog so that the sparks and the dust and detritus that kicked up from the machine gun fire hitting your viewports temporarily blind you. There's a bit of, but especially the German machine guns, were not accurate enough to do that sort of work. Because German machine guns were designed to keep a shitload of people's heads down.
I mean, if you could hit it, you would definitely impair view.
Yeah, but no, I don't like that idea.
Well, in War Thunder, it has the machine gun go through some armor.
Yeah, but most tanks, especially once you get beyond tier 4, apart from a couple of the TDs and a couple of the artillery, the machine gun, even 20 mil auto cannons would bounce off them. So what's a machine gun going to do?
Oh. Make it loud in the tank.
All you do by adding machine guns is give American 50 cals an advantage. So you make the world of tanks what's got reasonable balance at the moment unbalanced because you give one nation advantage, or you end up with a massive disadvantage against really lightly armored targets, which already have things penning and blowing them up with high explosive already. It'd be just a big pain in the backside. Because the game's not balanced to have machine guns in there unless they're classed as auto-loaders at low tier. And even then, they're not machine guns, they're 20 mil auto cannons.
I still think it'd be cool to use all my turrets on my OHO.
I mean, yeah, I can see that being cool. Or you've been able to use the turret on the Lee and the Grant, as well as the... But I think the control system would be too much of a pain in the arse on console. I can see it working on PC.
Yeah, even that.
I'm assuming you're talking to your family there, bro. Come on, dog, do a wee so I can get the tank.
This is gonna hurt.
What, the dog? Yeah. Well, the one that's outside is, yeah.
You know, I'm gonna buy back the Electo. That was so fun.
Yeah. I've still got the Electo.
I gotta say, that's gonna be the most fun TD ever.
It's up there. I think the Scorpion's one of my favourites. The tier 7 American one. Come on, in.
Yes, 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 yes.
That's good. Try and derp something in the face. What are you driving? Yeah, you're struggling.
Gonna kill me? Oh no.
No, don't let the Lee kill you. Let the Crusader do it.
I killed the lead.
Wow, what kind of terrible person? What kind of terrible person are you? Sheesh. That guy's already having problems. He's driving a Lee. You know, there are sometimes I see an M3 Lee on the battlefield. I walk up to it, turn around, and let him hit my back. He's like, go ahead, kill me. It's all good.
Alright, I gotta go for a bit. I'm sure that it is, it's gotta be close to bedtime for you guys over there.
Yeah, it's very close.
What time is it there?
11 o'clock.
6 hours? Are you 6 or 5 hours?
They're 5 for me.
Ah, I got the Crusader.
Garage.
Yeah, probably one, maybe two more, and then that's it. Me done as well. Let's have another Nazi game.
Well, this is one hell of a match. Tier 10s for sure.
Yep. Thanks, missus.
Love you. Jerk. Oh yay, sandstorm. I'm not gonna be able to see shit. Weather maps have been decreased, so but they kept them, which I'm okay with. I like my weather maps every once in a while.
And they have put some variety in with the types of maps you get them on as well, which is quite nice. Well, I've got to say, this is not the worst of the weather maps.
I mean, it does the same shit though. Makes your view range nothing.
Also makes your radio range shit as well.
I wish I knew what my radio range was. Like, in match. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, with crap radio range because it's a sandstorm. Yeah, but you can't see the enemy team if you get out of your radio range. Yes, you do. I've had it quite a lot.
Oh. Bullshit. How do you one-shot me? How does the E50M one-shot me, man? Does he get 1,000 average damage or what?
No, unless he's firing high explosive.
You got this, Artie. You can get all the kills.
That's number 2.
So back in the day, were artillery guns this inaccurate, or do they just do it so it's balanced?
Back in the day, artillery wouldn't be firing from this sort of range.
No, it'd be a lot farther.
Yeah. It depends on the artillery piece, to be honest.
Is there artillery in War Thunder, or what?
Don't know. Yeah, that match out was a little bit too close for comfort.
So you mean he left spawn? Isn't everybody's view range the same when it's a sandstorm?
Yeah. But your camo isn't, which sometimes can make a difference. Not often, but... How the fuck did everyone on the left flank die?
Enemy tanks shooting at him. Garage.
Yeah, but they outnumbered them.
Oh, I need to add your wife as a friend. Oh, I already have. Do waiting on your wife. Do waiting on your wife. Do.
Waiting on your wife.
Do. Well, but if you get machine guns, artillery would have actually a chance against light tanks.
Most artillery don't have any machine guns on them.
The American ones do.
Right, I refer you back to the point about giving the Americans an advantage.
Well, the French ones do. It's like, well, what's important
The
is
high tier ones don't.
what?
The high tier ones don't. Most artillery aren't expected to be close enough to the enemy for them to require machine guns, and if they are, they rely on infantry to defend them.
What they should do is do a world of armor, and have airplanes, boats, and fucking tanks all on the same battlefield. How cool would that be? It'd be a battle at the sea. Who could get ocean supremacy? And the battle in the air to get air supremacy, and on the ground you'd have to rely on the ground troops to cap. Fuck. I forgot I'm an artillery. What the fuck am I doing? You ever done that?
Yep, lots.
I have made a mistake. Good thing my artillery is actually kind of fast. Oh shit, that's a rock. Do a little stunt.
Oh, and our Churchill killed himself. shit.
Fuck me. Go, 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 damn it. Go, go, go. Hit the nitrous and go. Ah! Leave me the fuck alone. Fucker. Alright.